Omar, effective immediately, 324 unique makes and variants of what the government calls assault-style firearms are now prohibited. All newly banned models have semi-automatic action and sustained rapid-fire capability. And government officials confirmed Thursday these guns can no longer be legally used or sold in this country.
Our goal is to ensure that no community, no family is devastated by mass shootings in Canada again.
These firearms join the list of more than 1,500 types of firearms Prime Minister Justin Trudeau banned the sale and use of in 2020. As was the case 4 years ago, the government is offering owners and retailers of these newly outlawed guns amnesty until October 2025, while officials finalize a national buyback program. The Liberals have been facing pressure to ban additional firearms that came on the market after 2020 and that weren't covered in the Liberals' major gun control bill passed a year ago. It remains to be seen exactly how many firearms will be turned over in time, but once they are, the government says they have a plan to get them out of the country and potentially onto the front lines of the Russia-Ukraine war.
We've been working very closely with our friends in Ukraine to ensure that weapons that were intended to be used in combat could be made available to them.
Do you know how diabolical it is to confiscate your own people's guns and then turn around and give them to another country? Like, let me get this straight. Canada, you're stripping your citizens of their ability to protect themselves only to hand those very same guns to a country in the middle of a war. The level of insult here is staggering. If this isn't proof that parts of the Canadian government hate their own people, I don't know what is. You're not even hiding it anymore. You're literally saying, we don't trust you to have guns, but hey, let's send them to Ukraine because they clearly understand the concept of self-defense better than our own people. This isn't just a slap in the face, it's a full-on knockout punch to Canadian gun owners. And don't sit there thinking, oh, this could never happen here in the US. It starts just like this. 1,500 guns banned in 2020. Now it's another 324. They've even banned handguns. And don't give me that tired weapons of war justification. You banned a bunch of 22 rifles. Freaking 22s. What is Ukraine supposed to do with those? Hunt squirrels? You're sending a hodgepodge of jelly bean guns in random calibers with different setups to a war zone. The military standardizes for a reason. But hey, let's complicate the situation more. Bravo, Canada. This is nothing but virtue signaling at its absolute worst. And what's worse? It's dangerous. Not for Ukraine, but for your own people. You understand the value of self-defense for a country at war, but you refuse to acknowledge the same for your citizens at home. That's not just hypocritical, it's terrifying. Mass shootings in Canada are so rare that they have to keep dragging up the same event from 35 years ago. You're legislating out of fear, not logic. And guess what? The gun used in the Nova Scotia shooting, it was already illegal.
People knew about the guns Gabriel Wortman owned, all of them illegal. Documents made public by the mass shooting inquiry show few reported them.
So what's the solution? Ban more guns? Because clearly that worked so well the first time. This isn't policy, it's madness. And let's not forget the absurdity of sending civilian guns, semi-automatic guns, to a war zone. These aren't weapons of war. They're literally the opposite. What exactly are the people of Ukraine gonna do with these? Hand them out as war trophies? It's asinine on every level. And don't think this is just about Canada. This is a warning for us here in the United States. It's the canary in the coal mine. Don't get comfortable just because we have a pro-gun Congress or pro-gun president. All it takes is one tragic event and we'll be right back to square one. Trust me, there are plenty of politicians, Republican and Democrat alike, who don't give a shit about the Second Amendment. This is why we can't let up. Canada is proof that gun control isn't about safety, it's about control. They're banning guns that have been in civilian hands for decades, that are rarely, if ever, used in crimes. They're not targeting criminals, they're targeting law-abiding citizens. And now they want to ship those guns off to a war zone under the guise of helping. It's insanity. Never forget, the Second Amendment isn't just about hunting or sport shooting. It is about freedom. And Canada is showing us exactly what happens when that freedom is stripped away. Don't let it happen here. And also, do not let yourself miss out on the sale that's going on at shop.mrcolion.noir.com right now. Our holiday Christmas sale, where everything on the store pretty much is 15% off when you use the code Defend America. We have all of our shirts, our hats, even our premium embroidered hoodie. This one has the Keep America Tactical design on it, as you can see with Texas, but you can get it in any state you want. And all of our other designs are available as well. But also, let me not forget my favorite, wireless Bluetooth in-ear hearing protection, the AKT1 Blackout, to let you listen to music and take phone calls, all while protecting your hearing. Also, let me not forget about the Flip Lock safe that I did a video on not too long ago, which is designed to help you secure your home even better. I shot this thing with an AR-15 and it actually stopped around. I'm really surprised about that, I'm not gonna lie. But those also are available for 15% off at shop.mrcolionnoir.com. So hit the link in the description section of this video and take advantage of the sale before it ends. One thing's for certain and two things are for sure. Politicians and tech giants don't want gun content to be recommended to you. And we're all fighting this culture war together. Now you can help do your part by liking, commenting, subscribing to the channel, but most importantly, sharing this video with at least one person. Together we can stop the suppression of our 2A rights. And don't forget to click the link in the description section of this video for the products that I mentioned in this video.